Hey guys, and welcome back to the shop. Finally, I got my propane heater going. It's still about 25 degrees in here, but it's good enough for me. It's better than -9. I wanted to just do a short video, show you guys a little bit more about what's going on with my lathe work and how that's progressing, and just give you a look at my leather table. It's a little bit of a mess, but that's how I work. Now, I know you guys have seen this in the background, but this is how you turn stuff on a lathe. I know the pink wheels really inspire a lot of manly confidence, but yeah, if you've never turned before, this is basically what it looks like. This right here is hand built. It took me a little bit to really build it because I never built one before, but it works all right. And you put your tools on here, and you reach inside of there with them. You will stick a sharp tool in a piece of wood spinning at, let me check, 520 all the way up to 3,400 RPM. Now, I have never did the full 3,400 RPM. I don't do work that requires it. This is my workbench for my leather work. And I am going to start a project here soon that is going to hold this knockoff Leatherman and this really cool fake knife. And those are going to be just like a belt holster, something small that can hold it. But yeah, these are basically all the tools you would need. There's a couple more, like my mallet and stuff, that aren't shown, but honestly, a lot of tool work that's done by hand is done with what you see in front of you, and stamps. Because like this is a type of stamp, but that is a pure stamp. You do not do any shading with this. Same with this, and the one above it, and that is a mule's foot and mule's foot. But that's basically what it's like for a leather table whenever you don't have a lot of money for a really good. And I know that this is a surprise video. See, it's still a little cold in here. But I wanted to get this one out because I know a lot of my videos are, you know, they're more inspirational, the more, if you're down and out, come listen to me type stuff. And I don't want that to be the only thing that I talk about. There is a lot of stuff that I do outside of speaking about my journey and what I do to stay clean, stay sober, and stay out of jail and prison. This is one of the things. You know, I never thought I would be a leather worker. I never thought I'd be a woodworker. I've always loved tinkering and doing different stuff, but a lot of my creativity was purely drawing and tattooing. And then I just branched out. I built a boat. That was actually my first project that I ever built in this house. I was going through some stuff, and my wife could see, and so she said, well, you need a project. And so she basically said, you're going to build a boat, because I'd been talking about it for a while. Something that this kind of goes along with my last video about relapse or making mistakes isn't the end. I thought it was for myself. I honestly thought that me going back to prison, honestly, for the 5th time, I went to prison 5 times total to equal the almost 10 years. It's not the end, even though it may feel like it. And it probably should have been. I'm extremely lucky that I get to have the life that I have, the family that I have, the wife that I have. I am one of the luckiest, if not the luckiest man out there. Coming from where I came from by my own choice. You know, if I would have go through it again, I wouldn't choose it. But at the time, for some reason, I did. And I understand that a lot of people that go through this are going to want to give up. Please don't. It's not the end. This is not the end of who you are and the dreams that you have. It's not. It's really not. And you may end up finding dreams that you didn't even know you had. You may find a passion that you never had. I ran from my past for many, many years. And when I stopped and I actually started truly believing in Christ, I realized I run from my past because I know it can help people and it'll be a reminder of who I used to be. And I struggled with that. But then I learned that remembering who you used to be doesn't change who you are and who you've worked so hard to become. So I implore you, please, 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 don't give up. It's not the end. If a wretched human such as I was can have a life filled with this much glory, this much amazing things, so can yours. You can't give up. You're not a failure till you quit. Don't quit. I believe in you. I believe in what you're doing, whatever it is, to get yourself into a better spot. And I got your back if you need it. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for everything. If you're a returning viewer. If you're new, thank you for popping in. So this is the Convicted Christian signing out. Thank you. And if we're going to change the world, we have to change ourselves.